In this video, I will show you how to cut a frog. First, we put, a few layers of paper. Depends on how thick and how many layers you can handle. Usually, if it's rice paper, it's 6 layers. And in order to prevent the different layers to shift while you're cutting, first of all, we want to fix the layers. You can use a needle and a thread. If you have staple, you can use staple too. But you want to fix it at where later you're going to cut that piece off. See, I know there I'm going to cut it off. Now, if we start that the paper is too large than our hand, you can cut it smaller so that our hand can maneuver it easier. Alright, so that depends on how you want. We know the frog's legs are very thick, and it is your decision to make your frog a fat one, or a fit. They are actually all fit, even if they're fat, even if they look fat. See, I don't want to cut the details because I may change it based on later, so I just cut it like that. This is what we learned just now, is to turn the paper and to turn our scissors, right? So, right in the camera. Okay, same here. You can make it pointy one, you can make it a rounder one. It doesn't matter. And you can make it symmetrical. We didn't fold it. One is that we're going to cover that in our third workshop. The other one is that I want to teach you from the beginning, which is a single cut that usually start with cutting a large shape first and then to the details. So that's why I want to show you that, and so my drawing is just a large indicator. It's not what I'm going to follow like precisely, so it's also depends on, see, that's also see it, the paper shifted even if I stapled it. All right, so we want the legs to be like that. Okay, and now we look at this, then we decide we want this one or this one. Go a little bit this way. So yeah, we want this one to be here. We can exaggerate this one just a little bit. Is that this one is long and then this one is shorter, and then this one we want to be going more up, right? So we say, I want you to go that way, and
although I told you to roll paper because here it's not so easy to roll, so you can also do this. See, I'm still in this part. I'm doing the rotating. See, right? And then I feel that this one is a little bit too big, so okay. Oh, and here too, that we want to decide. So this one is that, so this one, so I may, okay, so this one is okay to be like that. And we want to make this one small. Okay, and then this one, we could make it, I mean, you can separate the layers right now to cut them different, but because we don't have time here, so right, so, well, because sometimes we're not sure, so text, okay, and I may think that, okay, I think it's okay. And now I am going to separate them. Why? Because I want to make them different. Okay, so for these two, now I'm going to fold it. I told you I'm not going to fold it, but because this one I'm pretty sure how I want it, so I'm going to fold it. It doesn't matter. Oh, I think I want the mouse a little bit lower. I think why the Chinese make, you know, a frog too seems that probably not white paper. What paper do I have? Hold on. Okay, and then we have, they do have a nose. Okay, and then they have eyes. See, this is a little circle, so you just have to, as what we learned just now, is to go is rotate, but the rotate with very small angle. Okay, all right, so that's the, see, it's challenging for me too because it's too small. And then see why we're giving it, because I will explain to you later. The wa in Chinese is the same as child sound. So then this wa wa, so they like to make it like a little kid. And then now we know that they have maybe, you know, I just want to make up right now rather than and some of them has, you know, just want to make it random so we don't. So we turn it a little bit, and there's another one, and just turn it a little bit. So it's irregular, and now we have a look. Okay, so that's our frog right now, but you know, we want to separate a little bit of here, and it's just because we have limit time. You don't have to make both sides the same, but because we have limited time, I am going to just simply do sorry, I have to look down through my camera, and let's turn around. Okay, all right, and then now, you know, you can still decide whether you want to put a dot or something. You can observe online what the ones are and then decorate more, but that's basically is. For example, we think that this still has black dot on their leg, but irregular because it's probably not so round, which give us excuse not to cut something so round, but you know, like some kind of random shape. Hey, 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 hey. Okay. I don't have a other color, but let's look at this way, right? So, and then we will give color for this one. The reason that I have this separate is because then I can cut them into different design.
The following images are from the workshop one, which is different from the video before.